Good afternoon to all. Myself K. Sanju from Triply Department of JBIET. So today I am explaining the topic in Basic Electrical Engineering about the network theorems. Okay, in the network theorems we are going to study detailedly about the Thevenin's theorem. First of all, what are the basic concept of the network theorem? Why we are using the network theorem? So the network theorems which are useful to find out the unknown currents and unknown voltages in the given multi-loop circuits with the proper values. Okay, for that reason we are using the network theorems. How it will be used? So the network theorems will be analyzed with the use of the basic laws like Kirchhoff laws, KCL and KVL, and Ohm's law. Okay, and basic mathematical equations. Okay, by using that different parameters, we analyze the network theorems. In that theorems, we have different theorems: Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, superposition theorem, maximum power transfer theorem. Like that, we have number of theorems. In that, the very basic theorem is the Thevenin's theorem. First, we just see the statement what Thevenin's theorem states. Okay, the Thevenin's theorem states that in a linear bilateral network consisting of number of sources, that may be voltage sources or current sources, with network elements. The network elements are the resistor, capacitor, inductor. So the number of sources are represented with a single equivalent network. Single equivalent network, that network consisting of Thevenin's voltage VTH along with the Thevenin's resistance, equivalent resistance, that is VTH in series with the RTH. So see here, this is the linear two-terminal network. In this network, we have number of sources and number of resistors, number of elements are there. That is the complex network that is simplified as a two-terminal network. So two-terminal network means here we have the two terminals. In between the two terminals, we are connecting the load. Load means which utilizes the energy from the circuit. Here, I represented the VTH. In series with the VTH, we represent the RTH. These two are connected in series. Again, we connect the load. So, this is the way to simplify the network. When the complex network is given, that complex network will be simplified by using this theorem. Okay, see here, we are using two concepts here, that is linear circuit. What is meant by linear circuit? Here, the relation between the voltage and current, which is directly proportional, means whatever the change in the voltage, that is a proportional relation with the current. That is meant by the linear circuit. This is also called as Ohm's law, V is equals to IR. If that relation will be satisfied, then it is a Ohm's law followed, means that is linear circuit. And here two terminal means here two wires, nothing but two terminal means here we have the two connections, right? So see here, for obtaining the results from the Thevenin's theorem, first we going to open circuit the load resistance. First we have to select what parameter or what element you have to find out the response. Okay, that element should be removed. So when the element is removed, it makes as open circuit. You find out the voltage between these two terminals. That voltage is called open circuit voltage. That is VOC, V open circuit. That voltage is said to be V Thevenin's, VTH. So see here, we have to follow the different steps to find out the response by using the Thevenin's theorem. First, you have to identify which part of the circuit have to be find out the response. Okay. So next, replace that load or replace the resistance with an open circuit. That is the first step you have to do. In second step, whenever you remove the resistance, the open circuit will be formed. Then find out the response across the open circuit terminals. That is VOC is called VTH. That is the second step you have to do. In third step, what you have to do is here, any sources, voltage source or current source. If voltage source is present, independent voltage source is present, just short circuit it. If your current source is there, just you remove it, open circuit. So here two concepts are occurs. One is short circuit, another one is open circuit. If you have the voltage source, just short circuit. If it is independent, just use short circuit. Otherwise, it has some internal resistance. So you have to represent with the internal resistance. For the current source, you simply remove the current source, then it should be open circuited. Next, calculate the equivalent resistance of the circuit. From the open circuit terminals point of view, you can calculate the RTH. Okay, so from these three steps, you can form the equivalent circuit. You can form the equivalent circuit. You can find out the response. Okay, thank you, one and all. Bye.